What's up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Now, last night I, of course, saw episode 2 of the revival of Beverly Hills 90210. Now, of course, the first episode reunited the gang, including Tori Spelling, Jenny Goff, Jason Priestley, Ian Ziering, Gabriella Carteris, as well as Brian Austin Green. And so, this week's episode features a stalker as well as a question of paternity and true divorces, a courtroom scene, and a trash picking community service to keep everyone busy and all that. Like the new episode, pretty much kicked off the episode with Jenny Goff walking through the halls of West Beverly Hills with with all her bangs and all, and she also ends up awakening to find that her daughter Kyle, played by this actress named Karis Cameron, is determined to start a career in acting, and she also resents her mom's constant refusals and all. So her mother, Jane Goff, is not really that thrilled that she wants to go in acting, which I guess I could see why. I mean, sometimes young actors, you want to be careful with that stuff because, there are, of course, really great, young actors who have followed their parents' footsteps. Like, whether you're talking about Jane Smith or whether you're talking about, Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman's daughter. Looks like she's getting popular with acting. Of course, Kevin Smith's daughter. So, it seems like lots of, kids of major actors are really getting into the game. So I guess I can see where Jenny Goff is coming from, that she doesn't want her daughter to be smitten with that. But then you got Jenny Goff and Tori Spelling, who wants to take the reboot idea to Fox executives, and they pretty much quickly sign on because they assume the entire cast has to and all, which of course leads to panic. But of course, thankfully they end up seeing their former castmates soon enough at a court appearance and all, and Tori ends up pretty much when Tori Spelling was drunk and all, she ended up stealing a dress from the Los Angeles fan convention, and Tori of course accepts the blame in front of the judge, and it's pretty much, and it's also told that she owes the creepy owner of the dress 100,000 in damages and all. And I mean, we all know Tori Spelling for that. I mean, and by the end of the episode, the cast are also on board with the reboot and all, and their demands and their desire for power within the production are also putting on cash and all of that. And so it looks like next week's episode, Christine Ellis, who is set to return, who played the villain Emily Valentine in 90210. And sorry for all you 90210 fans. Whenever I think of Christine Ellis, my mind doesn't even go to 90210. My mind goes to her character as Kyle in Child's Play 2. Yeah, sorry 90210 fans, but whenever I think of Christine, I think of Child's Play 2. And of course, you also got Jason and Jenny, who are also recycling their Destroyers one night stand. They end up having one night stand in the last episode. And Jason also has bigger troubles with his wife Camille played by Vanessa Lachey, who might actually be pregnant with another man's baby. So, and then you got Brian Austin Green, who's also frustrated that his he's Brian Austin Green is very frustrated that after pretty much after returning to acting, his pop star wife named Shay, played by Lala Anthony, who I believe is the wife of Camille Anthony, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone in the comment section, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Lala Anthony is married to Camille Anthony. No, I gotta double check that. But anyway, and pretty much he ends up being hired to his pop star wife, Shay, played by Lala Anthony, won him, pretty much won him the part by offering to write songs for the film, and so, he ends up turning to his secret best friend, who's of course Shannon Doherty, and she wants he wants advice from her and all that. And like I said, I really quite enjoyed this episode. I mean, it's pretty cool seeing Tori Spelling back. I mean, let's be real, she's not really that great of an actress, but her playing herself is really cool, and it's really cool seeing these actors all playing themselves. Like I said, I never really grew up watching 90210. I was a little late to the 90210 party, but I saw reruns on TV and whatnot, and I really quite enjoyed Beverly Hills 90210. I thought it was decent. It's very it's lots of teen drama and whatnot. And this season really was pretty cool, and yeah, I'm really, I it's also kind of weird that Lala Anthony is playing Brian Austin Green's wife, by the way, because if you guys don't know, Brian Austin Green is actually married to Megan Fox. So kind of weird that Megan Fox isn't in this playing his wife. I kind of find that a little weird, but hey, maybe Megan Fox could make her or whatever. But yeah, I really quite like this episode of, and of course there's a stalker that also emerges too, a stalker is stalking one of the cast members. So there's that. You guys know how Hollywood is. There could usually be stalker there. So yeah, I mean this episode was really interesting, and I'm really looking forward for next episode. So hey, it's pretty cool seeing Beverly Hills 90210 back, and I'm really quite enjoying the reboot and all. So yeah, but anyway, let me leave you guys. What did you thought of this week's episode of BH90210? Did you like this week's episode? Did you not like it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is C Movie signing off.